Hi there, this is Al from thegaminggeek.net, and today we've got another performance test for you today. This is a Nintendo 64 game. It's called Cruis'n World, and it is one of the requests of the channel's subscribers, right? So there you go, Cruis'n World, and we're playing it on the Anbernic RG353V, right? So that means, turning the volume down, that means that this game, whatever you see on this episode, it's relatively the same performance that you're gonna see on an Anbernic RG353P, the RG353M, and the RG353VS, right? And I would even guess that this is the same performance that you would get on an Anbernic RG503. Now, I'm using the last public release of JELOS. So that's my currently my favorite Linux-based custom firmware. But I've seen the performance already of this game, so we're also going to take a look at how this performs on the Android OS that's installed, that's pre-installed in these devices, right? So with that said, we're gonna proceed, right? So we're gonna do start new game. By the way, I'm gonna adjust the lighting a little bit so that whatever I see is close to what's being filmed, right? Right now the hue is a little bit different. Let's see. So you think it's pretty close. So turning up the, again, we're on JELOS right now. I'm using the M64 standalone Rice core, right? So we're not going through RetroArch. I'm bad at racing games, so we're just gonna do automatic. Now we're gonna use the Serpent. Alright, and this is the available tracks. It's weird because sometimes it doesn't allow us to. You know what, let's do Hawaii. So far so good, performance is okay, but later on, there you go. So some stuttering at the start. Right, and just to comment on the layout of the device, right? Because I'm playing it on an R353V. Ooh, now it's gotten faster. Alright, but then there are stutters. So to steer your car, you need to use the analog stick, and right now it's not the most comfortable experience because the left analog stick on the 353V is a little low because it's a vertical device. So I would think that it feels better to play this on the horizontal devices that Anbernic has, like the 353M or the 353P. Alright, so in terms of performance, it's actually running pretty fast. It's just that at the start of the race, there were some noticeable stutters, right? And occasionally in the middle of the race, there are also some stutters. Nothing too bad, but you know, if you want close to perfect emulation, that might turn you off, right? Or it might impact your immersion, right? We also see a couple of graphical glitches here and there. Nothing too bad in my opinion, but again, you know, playability is subjective, right? So I'll leave it up to you guys to decide if this is perform. Oh wow, last minute I crashed into something, so it got into 4th place right there. Alright, so we just enter whatever initials I can come up with. I'm gonna make it a little lighter, right? Because I think Okay.
Choose your car. Choose your car.
What do we do?
Choose your car.
Wait. Do we choose the...
Choose your car.
It's just asking us to replay the race, so we'll go back to start.
Choose your car.
Now we'll choose the Kamikaze. Then we'll choose Japan. Right, there are the setters. Alright. But generally, performance is pretty good, right? I'd say this is at 100% speed, around 95% of the time. The performance dips don't happen that frequently. But let's see, right? Let's take a look at a few more tracks. Ooh. Yeah, I'm terrible at the racing games, so please don't mind the performance. My performance. Just, you know, look at how well the game runs, not how well I play the game. Okay, so far so good. I'm hanging on to 5th place. The turning is okay. Oops. I'm able to respond accordingly. And I think I've gotten a hold of the game's physics, right? I'm not skidding all over the place. Ooh, what was that? Unlike in other racing games. Okay, 5th place, not too bad. Definitely not qualifying. If I took the Cruis'n World pass, I would be eliminated, right?
Choose your car.
Alright, let's choose something fun. Ooh, Stallion P6. You look good. El Nino. Sardine Extreme. Alright, let's choose that. And let's go to Australia. What does Australia look like? Off-road. There's my 3-wheeler pickup truck. Yep. Ooh. I'm liking how this handles. Okay. I guess it's easy for me to, you know, lose control because I only have one front wheel. So, ooh. I don't know if this is the best car to use or vehicle in these races, but you know, I'm a fan of underdogs, so if this is the worst car, I don't care. Alright. Look at that, 2nd place. Now let's see if I can hang on to this. Spin, don't know. Ooh. Alright, just a... Oh, there's a finish line. I couldn't hang on to it. Alright, races are quick. I'm not sure how I'm going to divide this episode into chapters. Okay, one more. Choose your car. We're back to Serpent, so... How about El Nino? Right, how does El Nino look like? Kenya, China, Egypt, Russia, Germany, Italy. What has more interesting visuals, right? Let's do Oh, no, 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 no. Man, back up. I wanted England. Because I wanted to see if it would be in a city, right? This looks like it's on the highway. Okay, I'm in 9th place. Ooh, the road has gotten pretty thin. I didn't expect that. I'm not trying to win the race. I mean, I am trying, but you know, it's gonna be embarrassing if I miss a checkpoint. So, the bare minimum for me is to make it to the end of the race. If I've finished in a high enough place, that's a bonus. Oop. Okay, that looks like a graphical glitch. Ooh. The graphics are pretty good, considering that this is PlayStation 1 era, right? Still pretty decent. Okay. We'll do one more quick race. I'll use the Orca. That's small. And I want to check out the track that I intentionally wanted to try. Originally wanted to try. Alright, chugging along. That's usually just at the start of the race, but it improves, and then you know, some minor stutters in the middle, but otherwise, you know, pretty, again, playability is subjective. In my opinion, it's holding up pretty nicely, right? It's okay. Ooh. Oh. Alright, and yep, I expected city, I expected city streets, and I'm not disappointed that this is what I wanted to see when I was aiming to choose England. Ooh. Ooh. I can do wheelies? I'm glad I'm actually landing back on my wheels, right? Okay, pretty decent placing, 4th. All right, and yeah, I don't care. We're going back to the title screen. That's pretty. The races are pretty fast. So let's see. Number of race laps. Oh, difficulty. We're in easy, and champ difficulty is beginner. Alright, so Not much to see in options mode, so we're gonna go for championship.
Choose your car.
And I'm gonna do the Orca because, you know, easy. So let's just play championship up until, you know, I lose. Until I get eliminated, which I'm anticipating will be quick. I can also imagine myself playing better if I played this on the Anbernic RG353V, just because of the placement of the analog sticks, right? When you need precision and fast reaction, you don't want to be using a device where the analog sticks are too low. Now I'm in 6th place. I don't even remember like messing up badly. Now I'm in 3rd. This is just the first lap. You know what? I'm just gonna move my hand to see if this makes it any better. Oh, right away I made a mistake. I moved my hand. I just don't want to be eliminated so soon. Maybe survive one race. Alright, they all made mistakes. And now we're on lap 2. Okay, gives me a shot to catch up. I wonder if there's any... Oh, okay. So the C buttons change the view. Alright, let's just oh no. What the? It's much faster. Alright, and one of them changes. One of the C buttons changes the tracks. One of them is for transmission. One of them is to change the view, and as far as I can tell, there are only 2 views available. Alright. Oops, someone's bumping me from behind. A win is, oh, not a win, but survival is within reach. Huh. Someone screamed, that's funny. Alright. The red cars are dominating. I assume that red car in front of us is the one in 1st place. I'm not sure if drafting is a mechanic here. Oops. Oh no. Just a moment in the grass and, you know, I dropped to 5th place. I didn't even crash or anything like that. And I'm so immersed in the race, I didn't notice, but if I'm not mistaken, we didn't have any stutters or anything like that, right? No dips. Oh, 2nd. Congratulations. Points awarded too. You can do tricks. I didn't know that. Alright, well, I said if I qualified, I would, next race. And we don't have a choice. It's gonna be in Egypt. I moved my hand.
Checkpoint.
I'm actually starting to have fun. I wonder how you can do tricks, right? I don't want to experiment and risk, falling out of getting disqualified. So I'm not gonna try that. So I'm sorry if you expected tricks. I don't know how to do them. Lap number 2, that was quick again. We're still in a position to move to a higher position. That was redundant. We can catch over. Spent too much time in the sand there, and that led to me dropping. Oh, so maybe that was okay, this might be our last race. 8th place is too far away. Unless there's a rubber band mechanic that will allow me to get back into 3rd. I doubt that. Oh, I'll be able to make up for it. Oh no, I'm going crazy. Alright. I wonder what the qualifying position is for championship. There you go, 5th place. What? It still says advance, so I guess let's still proceed. Oh, Hawaii, the last one. Okay. Alright, this is the last race. On the Linux side, the JELOS side. After this, we're gonna take a peek at Android, right, and see if it's worth, ejecting your SD card, programming or setting up the Nintendo 64 emulator over there. Oh man, I'm like swerving all over the place. We've seen this track before. Alright, that's definitely a graphical glitch. Yeah, I changed the music to something a little more upbeat. Let's see if this helps me race better. Okay. And there's minimal performance dips. Ooh, that's not fair. I'm a little nervous. And that probably caused me to, lose control over there. Alright, who cares? Okay, so that's Cruis'n World, an N64 game. We played it on Mupen64 Plus Standalone Plus Rice. Sorry, it's a long name. We're gonna take a look at the Android side in 3, 2, 1. Alright, now we have Cruis'n World loaded using M64 FZ Pro. Man, these emulator names are so long for Nintendo 64. Alright. And I'm gonna turn up the volume. Now it looks much better. You have better lighting effects like shimmers and all that. And I'm using the emulation profile Glide N64 medium, right? Well, let's see the difference. So start a new game. Let's do Cruise the World. Oh, there's a performance stutter. Alright. That's a little bit scary. So we'll use a stallion, and there was let's choose New York. Okay, a bit of slowdown there at the start. It looks a little better than what we saw on the Linux side. Primarily the textures, right? Just looking at the timer, it looks metallic. There's a lot more shading in the cars. Oh, did we get a checkpoint? Maybe the audio glitched. Oops. Oops. Okay, so far so good. All right. Looked good enough for me. A little better than what we saw on the Android side. So now we're gonna go directly into championship,
Choose your car.
and we'll choose the Orca. Gonna move a little. Again, we're using the
Ready?
Glide N64 medium settings, right?
Checkpoint.
That is weird. That is probably the game glitching because we didn't get into a checkpoint. You will have to ignore that if that happens when you're playing. Alright, but performance is pretty okay. Now when I'm playing these games, um, I go for performance over graphics, right? So if I can get the game to perform with minimal glitching, but with a compromise to the graphics, I'll choose that route. So I'm actually not satisfied with what we're getting. It is performing better, but there are some glitches like in the audio where we get a checkpoint queue even though we didn't cross the checkpoint. So those things, I'm not happy with that. So we may have to take a look at the performance if we change the emulation profile to fast. Right? But this is almost good enough for me. If we didn't have those glitches, I would have stopped here. Holding on to second place. I guess I'm getting better. Alright, one more lap. Spent too much time on the grass there again, and now I'm down to 6th place. I wonder how you can do tricks. Okay, so far so good. Finish. Yeah. So we're gonna take a look at one more emulation profile, right? See if we can see some changes. We'll do that in 3, 2, 1. Alright, now we're using Glight's N64 Fast, and the graphics don't look as good. There's some pixelation. Now we have a saved game. Start new game. There you go. It doesn't look as good. Oh man, it's like pixelated and all, but alright, well, let's see if this is any better. I'm gonna choose my go-to. It's not the Orca, it's our Sardine Extreme. Alright, we're going for championship right away. So let's see, right? Graphical compromise for performance. Oh, maybe that's not a glitch. Maybe it really says checkpoint on lap 1. Ooh. Oh, don't lose control. Alright. You know what? My bad. Let's see in the next race if that's really what happens. Because I didn't notice when I was playing championship on the JELOS side. But look at that. Sardine. What was this? Sardine Express. And we're second place. Alright, it's almost like motorcycle racing against cars. Now we're first. I don't remember hitting first at all throughout this testing. This is the first time that I've even gotten the position. Am I gonna hold on to it? I probably not. Alright, neck and neck. Now, one thing that's bad about this is if you have an RG353VS, then you can't play on the Android side. So this is only available to users of the RG353P, 353M, and 353V, right? Which is what I'm using right now. I don't remember any dips at all. There weren't any in accurate. No, sorry, in medium either. So medium might probably be the best settings here. All right. I have a lead. It looks like I'll hold on to it. So there you go. So let's see if we get that checkpoint message early. Yeah. We're in a hurry. Player 1, 3 points, advance. Egypt is our next.
Ready, set, go. Checkpoint.
There you go, my bad. I thought it was a glitch. It wasn't. You do get that message because you start uh, before the lap marker. So when you enter your first lap, you get that checkpoint sound, or the announcer calls checkpoint. Okay. A little bit harder this track is. I used some Yoda-ish grammar there. Oops. Oh no. I hope I can pull off a trick because I don't think I'm gonna place here. The only way I can get that 8 points is if I get it from tricks. Okay. Yeah, so I need like 5 points in this Hawaii race.
Ready, set, go. Checkpoint.
Let's just see the performance when we're like in the cockpit. I call it cockpit, but when we're behind the wheel. Right. Oh no, I don't like it. Oh, you can even have a much more farther view. Alright, so I understand what the buttons do now. I don't like the tracks, I changed it to something faster. We can still catch up. Oops. Only that they bumped into each other and then we kept bumping into them. So no, I don't think we can still catch up anymore. Alright, that was a long one. Oops. Alright. I think it's a long enough track that we can still catch up. I just need to, you know. Ooh. Do well. Because we were still in lap 2 and I was able to catch up to third at least. Oh no. The game is telling me, don't count your chickens till they've hatched. So, oh. Where here I am, guys. I am catching up to fourth. And now I've caught up to, I'm in third place. So let's see if I can catch up to that guy and get into second place. Just like that, I'm down to 5th place. So there you go. Oh, 6th place. Wow. Alright. So that does it for Cruis'n World. You've seen the performance in JELOS. So that was pretty okay. Sardine Extreme. Alright. And then we've seen performance in Android using both the Glide N64 medium emulation profile and the Glide N64 fast profile. So I'll leave you guys to decide how you want to play this game, but it's very playable on this device. Some stutters on the Linux side, definitely better performance on the Android side. Right. I think personally I'm going to go for medium. I think medium's good enough. The stutters have been reduced quite significantly while retaining good graphics for the game. Okay? Okay, well I hope you guys enjoyed this one. To the person who requested this game, hopefully this helped you in making a decision. Anyone who has game requests, let me know and I'll add it to the list. I'll test it on my devices. Once again, this is Al from thegaminggeek.net. Talk to you in the next video.